Well, it's beginning to get crowded in the GOP field for becoming next president of the United States. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and South Carolina Senator Tim Scott have entered the race, making 9 current Republican candidates that you can see on your screen there. So what has this done to the polls, specifically days after DeSantis announced his candidacy with Elon Musk on Twitter? Well, joining us now is the host of Dick Morris Democracy here on Newsmax and author of the best-selling book, The Return, Trump's Big 2024 Comeback, Dick Morris. Dick, good to see you. Hey, we saw you this Friday here at the studio. We're all been very busy running around here.
Happy Memorial Day.
Absolutely. Hey, Dick, so Trump is leading DeSantis in the polls. It's still a big hill for Governor DeSantis to climb and catch up to the former president. But while speaking with our very own Eric Bolling, the Florida governor says he believes he can narrow that gap. Watch this.
I do believe that there's a limit to the number of voters that would consider the former president at this point. I mean, we've seen it, in Florida. We've seen it in places like Georgia. I think that there are some people that don't like Biden, but they would like another option. So I think my ceiling is higher in a general election.
Dick, does DeSantis have any shot in improving his position in the upcoming polls?
Not really. He's 18 points behind Trump in a two-way contest and 34 points behind Trump with the large field that we have now. Even if he would gain, Trump's got 50% of the vote against all 9 of those candidates and a few others that haven't announced yet that are in the survey. And he's not going to lose that lead. DeSantis waited too long. Trump has sewed it up before he arrived. And if people didn't like Trump or there were lingering dissatisfaction, okay. But those who are dissatisfied with Trump or want somebody new, as he said, have 9 other choices right now. And they're going to get Chris Christie and they're going to get Mike Pence. They'll probably have 12 other choices by the time it's over. So you have a 12-way division of the anti-Trump vote, and Trump gets all of the pro-Trump vote. And that's a majority anyway of the voters, at least in the Iowa caucus and also nationally.
Yeah, Dick, funny, that's how the way math works sometimes, right? Former President Trump had this response to Governor DeSantis. Watch this.
Rob DeSanctimonious and his poll numbers are dropping like a rock. I would almost be inclined to say these are record falls. The question, is Rob just young, inexperienced, and naive, or, more troubling, is he a fool who has no idea what the hell he's doing? We already have one of those in office. We don't need another one. We need MAGA, Make America Great Again. That's what we want.
So what needs to be the former president's strategy to keep up his momentum, Dick?
Well, it's been what he's been doing. Remember that DeSantis was almost tied with him in January. So the huge lead he's developed is basically 5 months old. And the way he did that was not talking about the 2020 race very much, proposing new solutions and new ideas that advance the MAGA agenda, not just the stuff he succeeded in doing as president, but new stuff. And also painting DeSantis accurately as the guy that wanted to cut Social Security, wanted to cut Medicare, and is against many of the MAGA policies that Trump is pushing. So I think Trump has shown he can leave DeSantis in the dust, and now DeSantis will just get dustier.
Dick, final question. Is there anything that former President Trump should keep him up at night as he's looking forward to the Iowa caucus?
No, not really. His golf game bothers him sometimes, but that's about it.
Any other thoughts you want to add, Dick, before we let you go?
Yeah, I think that that DeSantis is making a basic mistake in that his pitch is all about all the stuff he did in Florida. And you sort of want to yell out, yay, DeSantis for governor. But he's running for president, and the problems a president faces are so much more profound and deep than those a governor has to handle. And yet he hasn't done anything to talk about his federal policies, just Florida, Florida, Florida. All right, you're already governor of Florida. Now you want to be president.
Well, Dick, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been great seeing you. And remember, if you want to hear more of Dick's great commentary, be sure to catch him every Saturday right here on Newsmax. Dick Morris Democracy starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't want to miss it. And be sure to check out his great best-selling book, The Return.